Hey guys, welcome to Archero chapter 9. Here I am recording you for all of your needs and requests so far. Chapter 9, it's a difficult one. Okay, the first skill I use is Ricochet, definitely a skill that you need in chapter 9. Alright, here we go. Um, One of the difficult things of this chapter 9 is that projectiles go crazy with you as the rooms get larger. So it gets really hard trying to avoid the projectiles as they just go crazy, man. Here we have serpents, we have these I don't know, creepy crawlies shooting diagonal projectiles. We have a serpents who also shoot diagonal projectiles and just pop out here and there. I choose critical master here because damage and critical is something that you need here to clear the mobs as fast as you can. Well, the good thing about the serpents here is that when you are standing right at where they are standing, you do not get any damage of them. So use this as your advantage. Use this to turn the tables around for these monsters because they deserve to die. Like seriously. Alright, and we have this monster is pretty easy because uh, they just shoot balls of ice which bounces back. And as you can see, just now I choose the invisibility star. It's a skill that will really save your life when you least expect it, and you will see in the video how it saves my life quite a few times. Here we have serpents, but thanks to ricochet it's pretty easy to clear all of them. Just remember to move perpendicular to the monsters so that you can easily avoid the projectiles from the monsters here. Alright, another good thing about this is to use the walls to your advantage, because later on in the rooms you will meet the devil with the dagger, and it gets really annoying because the daggers go fast at you, man. And here just watch out for these snakes, the serpents, and you get a chest. And here we are moving to the first boss, which is the serpent. This serpent boss is pretty easy. The projectiles are easy to avoid. It just spawns two smaller serpents which are also easy to avoid. So you can use the technique of glitch here, where you can stand right at where the serpent is standing and you can deal damage at the serpent without actually getting damaged by the serpent. As you can see, I did stand at where the serpent is and I did not get any damage. So you use this to your advantage. Use this to clear the serpent as fast as you can, clear the smaller serpents as fast as you can. And once you have ricochet, it's much easier. The serpent does not do much except shoot giant diagonal pellets at you. Very easy to avoid. You don't need slow motion for this boss because it's pretty easy to avoid. As you can see, the serpent died, and we just killing off the smaller serpents, and we meet the devil, which is attack speed. And I did not take, because foreign, this new character, even Urizel, shoots pretty fast, and which makes it useless to get attack speed, because even though death scythe is supposed to be the slowest weapon, with these characters you are shooting fast. And here we are meeting the devil. Previously I chose the bouncy wall because later on I got the diagonal arrows which helps in killing the boss. Okay, so the devils here shoot sudden daggers at you, straight daggers. However, the projectiles cannot pass through walls, so make sure you use the walls to your advantage. Here we have golems shooting random ice balls, so when you're hit you're slowed down, and it could be it's possible that you get hit again, and a single hit could set you back about 1,000 plus hit points. So try to be careful dealing with these golems. They can be really annoying, spamming their ice pellets at you. So once a single golem is down, the remaining golems become slightly easier. Every time when I meet an angel, I always choose the skill that it provides. I do not choose to be healed by the angel because I do not believe in healing from the angels, because definitely you get some heal here and there from the mobs. So here we have the dagger, and the devil with the dagger. Over here I chose the front arrow because double damage is always better. So for the dagger, I got hit by the dagger, as you can see. That's about 1000 plus HP. So please always watch your character so that you can avoid being hit by the devil. Alright, here we are dealing with the golem as well as the devil. Always move perpendicular to the devil so you can easily avoid the devil's dagger. As for the golem, you just have to find the small space in between the ice balls so that you can easily avoid the golem. Alright, as you can see here, the goal here is to actually clear or kill a monster as fast as you can. As the character auto attacks, it becomes difficult for you to aim at one enemy. Okay, so this is the second boss, which is a bomber. It's a pretty easy boss, I would say. You can even cancel out its attack by attacking this bomber as fast as you can. However, do note that if you shoot the bomber all the way to the corner, it becomes stuck there and it's harder for you to kill because your arrows do not go through the wall either. But these bombers are the bomber is still able to shoot over the wall and hit you. So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to avoid hitting the bomber into the corner of the wall. And it's pretty easy, boss. And over here I took headshot because headshot provides a small chance of killing the monsters instantly, which is something I need in this game. Alright, here we go, the next chapter. Pretty decent, I would say. Not too shabby. Here we have the vampire bats, or vampire ice bats, I would call it. So what they do is they just fly around the map. They do not do any damage, but you get damage when you hit them, and they split when you kill one of them. Because you kill the bigger one, they split to two smaller ones. It can be really annoying and it floods the map, and you don't want this to flood the map, especially when you're dealing with a lot of things on hand. So we will see how I deal with all these at rooms 40 and above. So watching this video really means a lot to me. I would like to just thank all the subscribers, everyone who has supported this in one way or another. It really means the world to me if you guys subscribe, and do keep watching all these videos. I'll be proceeding on to chapter 10, and yeah, we're going on to the next room. Alright, here we have the bomber. The bomber, it's a crazy monster. It shoots a black bomb, and this bomb splits into four I don't know, it splits four way, up, down. It splits like north, south, east, west, and it just goes crazy because it's hard to avoid. It's really hard to avoid because we do not know when these black balls explode. Okay, here I chose slow projectile. Definitely one of the best skills right here in this chapter, because the projectiles just keep coming at you non-stop. You have bats coming, you have projectiles coming, you have ice balls coming, you have daggers coming at you, you have bombs exploding right in front of you. So these slow projectiles that really does help in avoiding the monsters. Alright, here we have the I took, when I engaged with the mysterious vendor, I bought things with the gold coins. Okay, in the late chapters, the bombs, sorry, that's my son. I guess I gotta help him soon. Sorry about that, guys. Yeah, it's tough being a dad, man. You have things here, you have YouTube, you have all this. So I'm really thankful for all the support. So back to where we are. We have the daggers here, we have the bombers here, and we have the golem. So combine all of this together. Just look at the map flooding with all the projectiles. I'm trying my very best trying to avoid and not getting hit. It's something not easy, but it can be done. What I'm showing you here is that you can complete chapter 9 when you follow this guide. Alright, so the next one is this room is pretty easy. The monsters are slow, they do not do any much damage. And here we are going to proceed on to the next boss, which is the devil with the dagger. The red devil with the dagger. Alright, let's go. So this red devil with the dagger shoots these nova balls, which are pretty easy to avoid. The ones that are harder to avoid are the random daggers which just spout from his body. So as you can see here, I'm just trying my best to avoid them. So what you can do over here is to actually move perpendicular from the ball. Just keep moving sideways. You'll kind of get the momentum and easily avoid the dagger. The Nova balls are pretty easy to avoid. Just time yourself and you can easily avoid the Nova balls. Just look out for the daggers like this one here. Alright, so pretty much just keep on repeating. Don't get hit by the dagger. I think I got hit once by the dagger, but it's fine. No issues on that. When you kill the boss, you always get HP. Yep. So just keep repeating and then go to the boss. Well, the fourth boss here later on will be tough. I chose the shield guard because you need all the defenses you can ever get to avoid this boss, to prevent being attacked from this boss. Alright, next one to room 31. Okay, we have the dagger. So what I did was I went north and I went south. So what I did here was I tried to avoid the dagger because these daggers are random and they can just shoot at you anytime. Okay, and with these bats trying to annoy you with the high HP, always watch out for the devil, because the devil is the real danger here. It's not the vampire ice bats. Alright, so when you have the chance, just kill off one by one and you pretty much clear this room right here. Okay, onward to the next room. We have the more dagger killing devils, and we have more of these vampire creatures. I don't know what they call it. So watch out for the daggers because these daggers deal a ton of damage. So just also do not get complacent with these flying vampire bats because they can do a lot of damage if you accidentally hit them. I think I accidentally hit them once and it cost me quite a lot of health. So try not to waste your HP on all these monsters because all these monsters could have been avoided easily if you are not complacent. Alright, just watch out for the devil throwing the dagger. It's really tough. And here we're just killing off the last mob here before we go on to the next room. Pretty easy, no issues on that. See, look at that, just high HP and really annoying. Alright, here, so what I did here, I went north and I went south. So what I did here, I was able to avoid the daggers. However, we have incoming daggers from the north, so I went to go to the other side and I got hit once. I almost died here, but thankfully I was able to avoid further daggers that were incoming. So really, it's tough trying to avoid all these daggers as the best as you can. I'm quite thankful I didn't die here. I took the HP boost because attack speed is pretty useless for this foreign character. We have more of these bombers shooting the crazy balls of exploding projectiles. I have to clear the golems as fast as I can because their diagonal shots can be really annoying. Try to avoid the incoming projectile, and we have one more bomber here. Pretty easy when there's one bomber left. However, he's still able to shoot exploding projectiles at you. Alright, onward we meet the angel. Of course, I did not take the heal, even though I need it. I just took the HP boost because I feel it's always worth it to choose the skill from the angel instead of getting heal, because heal only heals you about 1000 or 2000. That's pretty much it. And however, the skill will last you throughout the game, so always choose the skill. And here, just make use of the walls to avoid the daggers from the devil. Pretty easy. Kill the last bomber and move on to the next one. Alright, here we go. We meet the serpents again. So what I do here is always, when you meet the serpents, wait for 1 second and then move. You will easily avoid the serpents projectiles. Also make full use of the advantage that you have against serpents, because you can stand on the serpent and not get any damage, so make use of that advantage. They cannot hurt you when you're standing right on their space. So here we have more of the vampire bats. We have these diagonal creatures here which do not pose any much harm unless you move a lot in the map. So try to stay within a small circle or small square of area and play around that area instead of just running around aimlessly around the map. Let your arrows do the work. You focus on trying to avoid the projectiles altogether. Alright, okay, here we go to the next one. Just cleaning off the extra vampires here before we go into the next room. Room 39. Here we go, meeting the golem again. The golem can be really annoying in shooting its projectiles at you, so just be careful on that. And we're just getting some HP before we meet to the most annoying boss I feel in this chapter. It is the butterfly ice queen. Alright, this butterfly ice queen is really annoying because it shoots projectiles which split, and it has no way that you can tell when these projectiles will split. So that makes it really difficult. So all you have to do is try to I would suggest to stick really hug the wall, to really stick by the wall, because these projectiles will split in one way or another. But however, if it reaches the wall, you will not get hit by it. However, if it splits earlier, it splits before it reaches the wall, you might be in trouble. So be careful on that. So when there's too many projectiles on one side, try to run to the other side of the map. However, bear in mind to keep near the wall, because these walls will save you from being hit by these diagonal splitting projectiles. Alright, just let your arrow do the work. Always remember not to focus on the queen's health, because when you focus on the queen's health, you forget about yourself, you forget about avoiding the projectiles, and then in the end you do not kill the queen, you die from the queen. It's the queen of ice, it's the queen of pain. Basically she does only this attack, but it's really enough to really kill you. I died to this queen quite a number of times, and I get so frustrating because I have to use my revive here, where else I could save my revive for the final boss, which is even more difficult. Okay, here we go. We take the last final beat of this ice butterfly queen. Of course I did the deal with the devil, took the double attack, and so here we are, meeting the serpent. Wait for the serpent to attack, and then I move. So what I did here was I hide behind a wall, because the golem's attack cannot pass through the wall. So it will make use of your terrain. Always make use of your terrain in order to avoid all the unwanted damages from the mobs. Alright, so the bomber, even though they shoot them, if they shoot a splitting bomb, these projectiles does not go through the wall. So that's a good thing. Onwards to room 42. Always wait 1 second first before moving, so the serpents will miss you. Watch out for the daggers. Make full use of standing where the serpents are, so you can deal a lot of damage. Kill the golem. Pretty easy. Once mobs start to die, it becomes much easier for you to clear the rooms. So onwards to room 43. 43 it's not it's okay, just take note that room 45 will be the last room that you have HP here. So make sure you save your HP for it. Do not waste on this. So as you can see, the projectiles get crazy, but thanks to slow motion, I was able to easily avoid it. Actually it's not easy. I would say this is a pro gameplay. It's tough. It's not easy trying to avoid the projectiles with high HP monsters, with strong damaging monsters, and with weak attack. Alright, here we are meeting the golem again. Just try to kill one golem ASAP as soon as possible. Avoid the exploding projectiles, and you're good to go. I think I got hit once here, which is but thanks to the invisibility shield, I was able to avoid it. Alright, and then we are left with the final HP of the bomber. Once the bombers die, it's pretty much easy. No kick on that. Onwards to room 44. We of course we do not take heal because our HP is full. We take attack speed, and then here we are meeting the golem again. So here we have diagonal golems. Try to kill one golem as soon as possible. These vampire bats can be really annoying in getting your HP low. So try to kill the golem as soon as possible. Because these golems are the one that's actually doing a lot of damage to you, not the bats. So yep, I managed to kill one of the golems. It's much easier now. So let the arrows do the job. Let the arrows with the bouncy ball do the job. Just let it flow, and golems will die, the vampires will die. They all will take a hit, and you will clear this room. Okay, so to number 47, we have all these devil throwing daggers, but thanks to the wall we are able to avoid it, and just let ricochet and arrows do the work. Avoid these exploding bombs. I got used to it, and it gets doable now, I would say. Just clear the bombers, just watch out for the devil throwing daggers, and yep, you're good. You'll clear this room in no time. Alright, if there's too many projectiles on one side, always move to the other side of the room, because it might just save you one way or another. Alright, finally to room 48, 49, and 50. So room 48 we meet the golem again, but thanks to my headshot, the serpents die instantly. The golems still shoot their diagonal shot. I think I got hit once, and look at that, 2000 HP gone just like that, just like one hit. So save your HP, try not to get hit from these golems. I know it's tough, but it can be done, as you can see from this video. Almost to room 49, the last room before the final boss. We need the devil throwing dagger again. We can clear them fast now because we know what's the strategy. Clear the bags, clear the devil throwing daggers, and we're good to go. Always watch out for the exploding bombs, and you will be fine. Alright, clearing the vampire bats. Yep, die there. Alright, okay. To the devil throwing daggers, clearing that, more bats. Alright, and we see the bomber here just happily shooting exploding bombs. I hate this bomber really much. I've never hit the bomber so much until this chapter. Trying to clear these bombers here. Yep, shoots the exploding bomb. Just keep throwing. And there we go. The bomber is dead. Just left to clear the vampire bats, and we're good to face the final boss, which is the Ice King. Ice King, it's one of the difficult boss because this boss is a random boss. He shoots random attacks. You cannot really predict what's the next move of the boss. As you can see here, it just shoots an ice wall. Okay, the boss has 4 attacks. As you can see, I got hit instantly because who knows he wanted to jump out from that. So for this boss, you cannot be moving around aimlessly because this boss was made to destroy players who move aimlessly. Try to see what is his plan and try to avoid his ice wall and also his stabbing sword. Alright, as you can see here, I'm trying to avoid him as best as I can, and we're not even half of his HP, and here we are trying to kill him. Okay, so not much tips from him. You just have to move less, not to move too much, and try to let your arrows. If you're busy running around, you cannot do damage to the boss, and the longer you are fighting this boss, it gets tiring, it gets exhausting trying to avoid him. He's unpredictable because he can do anything he wishes. He could just shoot the wall, he could just suddenly stab, he could just dive inside and just explode with all these 360 projectiles. Alright, so try not to run in one direction, try to run zigzag, or in fact run opposite. Try to confuse him because he's made to kill you. Alright, so I died here, I got instantly stabbed. I used my revive. Alright, here we go, trying to avoid him again, but thanks to these slow projectiles, I was able to outrun these projectiles here. See, there goes his ice wall, he's stabbing again, he's shooting his projectiles, he's shooting his ice walls again. So always you can what we call it is we call this sidestep. We trick the boss. Alright, so try not to move much, shoot the projectiles again. Alright, so good. Alright, here we go, killing the walls, he's shooting projectiles again. Move to the side, let the arrow fly, just run, careful for the projectiles, let him shoot the wall, shoot the wall, he's gonna dash, he's gonna shoot projectiles again, he's gonna shoot the wall again. So as you can see here, this boss has no pattern at all. He just do as he please. He reacts to how you move. So he decides the attack based on how you move. So the developers of the game are really smart because they know what players we are, and they create bosses which are meant to kill us, makes it difficult for us. So here we are, it attacks based on how I move. As you can see, I almost died here by his projectile, but thanks. Alright, here we go, the Ice King is gonna die anytime soon, and he's dead. There goes the Ice King, guys. I was pretty happy here because the Ice King did. Who will not be as happy as me if he completed. Alright, I'm gonna show you my gear in a bit. I would like to thank you guys for watching this. My gear is still pretty much the same, the death side, golden chest plate, the bear ring, and the serpent's ring. I'm using bats and the bomber. So if you guys like my video, don't forget to subscribe, like, share this video. Thanks guys, peace out.